Devin Wilson was playing to finish his senior year with basketball last season, but when an opportunity opened up with football, he became just the third Hokie athlete to play both football and basketball since the year 2000. And he believes that through this experience, he has learned to become a better student athlete.
I learned like a different side of leadership. It's a different kind of vibe in a football locker room than it is in a basketball locker room, just because there's so many guys, there's so many different personalities that you have to be able to lead. You have to be able to kind of click into all those. And I got to see some good leaders over there and got to learn a lot from them. So the leadership aspect was probably one of the biggest things I got to learn from all that.
When you rejoined the basketball team last December, Buzz floated the idea of redshirting that season. What went through your mind when he said that?
At first, I didn't want to do it because I wanted to be able to go out there and help my guys out and kind of finish the season strong with some of the guys that I was seniors with, like Zach and Seth. So I didn't like it at first, but then he kind of broke down all the advantages of it, just being able to kind of get another degree, being in school longer, the role I would have on this team currently. So when he broke down the advantages of it, it was a no-brainer decision. Seeing the guys make it to the NCAA last year was a big kind of factor for me, but not being able to play in it, so that was kind of hard for me. But just seeing all the pain they went through after taking the loss, I think that kind of drove me to want to be able to get back there and kind of get a win, because that's something I've never done personally as a player, playing on the court, was make it to the NCAA tournament. So that's really the only goal that I have in mind, is just to have great overall success. That's the only thing I can really ask for.
What was it like in the season opener to have your name called out as a starter and be back on the court again?
That was awesome. When I ran out there for the first 60 minutes before the game started, I got the goosebumps a little bit, like that first kind of feeling you have when you come in as a freshman. So that was actually awesome. I was just looking around like, man, I miss kind of how this feels, knowing that you can actually go out there and play. So when hearing my name called out for the starting for the first game was a great feeling. It was just like it was my freshman year.
There's not many athletes that get to play football and basketball. How's that made you a better student athlete?
It's a great question, but I would say just being able to manage my time very, very well. I think I've mastered that. The academic advisors here don't even have to ask me what I'm doing anymore, because they know that I'm taking care of my business, and I take a lot of pride in being a student athlete. My dad's always told me never let anyone label you as a dumb athlete or as a dumb jock or anything like that. So that's something I've always took pride in. And each year I've been on the All-ACC teams and for academics. So like I said, I take a lot of pride in my academics.
Devin Wilson will graduate next year with 2 degrees, one in political science and the other in English pre-law. We return to Castle Coliseum after this.